Right in the middle of the concrete jungle we call Dallas is a little slice of the real jungle called the Dallas World Aquarium. Hey everybody, I'm Jake. This is Emerald. Welcome to Farmeritaville. Today we are in downtown Dallas and we're going to visit the Dallas World Aquarium, which is one of the best zoos around town. It's been several years since I've been. Emerald came here with some friends, colleagues, a few weeks ago, so she's excited to be back. This was actually her suggestion. So we're gonna go take you guys with us and take a look around.
Yay!
See some urban animals. This is just the ramp, the walkway to go get your tickets. Everything in here is really well done. It's already so immersive, you don't even feel like you're in the middle of a big downtown city.
They're talking! They're talking!
This is the shoebill stork. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of freaked out right now. The only thing between me and him is a net. And his beak looks huge and stabby and terrifying. He is about 3 feet tall. And we're looking eye to eye right now. So, one thing that I really like about this place is that because it's all kind of in a building downtown, they've made it linear. You don't have to wander around and go into different areas and sections. It's, for the most part, one straight path that you can just follow. And it starts by coming upstairs where we just are. And so now we're up top and the path just gently winds you down through all the exhibits. And I think that's a pretty good way to do a museum or zoo or any kind of interactive display.
More penguins! Oh, there's our shoe-billed stork. It flew to the other side. Oh God, it's following us.
He's watching me.
I knew we were here.
We will be down there later, but this adventure starts at the top.
Oh, it's a parrot. Or a macaw, maybe?
Alright, this is the weirdest thing to say, but the bathrooms smelled really good. Like, I don't know, it's like a tropical rainforest. I don't know, it was cool and the air was dense and it smelled like clean water. And I don't know if that has something to do with the bathrooms sharing water or air conditioning with like the surrounding exhibits, but it felt like you walked into a tropical rainforest with tile and toilets, so I don't know. Oh, he's got the spotlight on him and everything. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Deville. Okay, maybe he's not that right. Right up here on the glass. Hi, buddy. They probably hate being called buddy. This is so amazing that this is all indoors. And this huge waterfall.
All of this is really awesome. It's one of my favorite parts of the DWA. The 3-story waterfall, of course. But here's a fun fact that a lot of people don't realize. You can see the bird poop on the leaves because the birds are allowed to free fly. Not all of them, but some of them, like that. And one of my friends was here a few years ago and paused to take a picture in this spot, and a bird pooped on him. So you've got to watch what you're wearing in this particular area. You've been warned.
The threat is real. And there are giant catfish, it looks like, down in that water. You see other people walking around down there. But like I said, coming in, this is the cool part. We're up top. We're on the 3rd floor of the building, and it's just going to spiral down. And everything that you can see in the background of this, you eventually weave through. So it takes you on a journey through everything. You don't have to wander around and make sure you go over here, make sure you see that, because it's all linear. And I think that's just such a great way to do a zoo or a museum type of experience like this. Really well put together.
In the trees?
Tree monkey.
Monkey. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping it's a tamarin. Probably too big to be a tamarin.
Now that toucan looking bird, macaw, I'm not sure what it is. He's behind a net. He's not one of the free range birds that can fly around. He doesn't look like he's into that anyway. He likes to hang out. He's got a friend over there. This is a pied tamarin.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, there's two. This enclosure behind us has the most deadly, destructive creature on display here in the Dallas World Aquarium. Humans. Now we're going to check out the Rainforest Trek, which starts this way. And here's just another view of this giant space. Like, this room is massive. It reminds me of the chocolate room at the beginning of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but instead of chocolate, it's all organic plants and animals and nature. So right up against the frosted glass walls, like the chocolate room. There's a duck back there going after something. He's either drinking heavily or digging for worms or something. But the water does not bother him at all. like they're feeding the monkeys up there. Wow, I'm looking in the monitor. This looks, that's even more convincing on video.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking in the monitor. This is even more convincing on video, but behind me it really looks like a rainforest. And that's actually a giant video wall. That's a giant video screen. I don't know if the camera will catch the light just right coming through the ceiling, but that's a glass sunroof. And if you look real close, those are pixels in a giant video wall, and they're very convincing even to the naked eye here in person. And down here in the corner you can see the hidden scissor lift, but to prove that that's a pixelated screen, you can see one section that's out right there. Everything in here is just so alive. Like, you really feel like you're in the middle of the rainforest and not in downtown Dallas. But I keep hearing the Jurassic Park music go through my head while I walk around in here. Everything, it feels like a rainforest. It smells like a rainforest. There's plants, there's animals. It's really, really cool. So this is definitely worth checking out. If you're into animals and zoos and things like that, I can definitely say so far this is one of the better ones that I've been to, and definitely worth a trip. This is something else too. Oh, it went away. But they have these interactive screens on all the different exhibits, and they show you video features and things, but some of them have QR codes. They'll tell you about the animal, but some of them have QR codes so that you can look it up on your phone. And I think that came along with COVID, so that there's less touching on the interactive screens. You can just do it and look up the same information on your phone. So that's a great way that they're getting innovative as far as the displays go. And then some of them, like this, will show like a really good video, high-res, up-close video of the different animals that are in the displays, which are often hard to find in the displays. So if you get tired of looking for it, you can see what it looks like up here in action. See anything? Do we see anybody in there? Harlequin toad. I don't see it. I'm glad they have the little video screens, because I don't see it. But I believe it's in there. This is beautiful. This thing's made out of real wood, natural wood. I would love to have furniture like this in my house. Way out of my price range though. We found the best part of the rainforest, the bar. Serving frozen margaritas that are not that bad, honestly. Got a pretty good selection of beer, sodas, snacks, chips, all kinds of good stuff. And this is pretty early on in the tour too, so keep you refreshed. And right around the corner from the snack bar and bar, we have the Jungle Cafe, which is An awesome literal hole in the wall. Walk in. Have simple quick service food in here. We have crocodiles below. Where are they hiding? I don't see them. They're in there somewhere. Those are the spookiest big monster type animals, are the ones that you know are there but you can't see. All right, we've spotted the crocodile and this thing is terrifying and huge. Can you see it? Can you see it? Just the head is sticking out, and that's got to be 3 feet long. White crocodile down there. That is terrifying. And I believe we are going to get a closer look shortly. What's great is this feels so much like Florida because there's crocodiles, there's tropical plants, it's humid, there's tourists. I have a margarita. This is a whole nother side we haven't even gotten to yet. That thing is huge. Based on what I can see of it, it's got to be 12 feet long at least. Terrifying.
No, God, that part over there he can go to. Yeah, that's in.
Another feature that's cool about the multi-level and linear flow of this place is that you get to see a lot of the exhibits from multiple angles. I've already shown you a couple of shots of the crocodile from up top. Now we're down on level with it. It's right there behind that glass. So now we're getting to see it up close. So the reveal of it from a distance and now you're up close with it's kind of cool. And that goes for a lot of the exhibits in here. You get to see them from all sides.
I love it. Oh my gosh, there's 2 of them.
There are 2 of them.
Oh, that's really disconcerting. We didn't even know there were 2. Oh, that's not cool.
They are so huge. And right across the way we have baby crocodiles who look like they're ready to eat everybody on the other side of the glass. On the other side of the Crocodile Bridge, we've got these creepy looking river rays. So that's what I'm going to call them for now. I can't see the sign. And turtles. There he is. An otter. Doing cute otter stuff. That was cool. He just landed right there next to you and then took off. This is cool. Like just now this fog started to seep out from above. Gives it a really cool rainforest vibe.
Find out what they are because I love them. Ooh, look at the black and yellow one right there. Frickin' bats. I love Halloween. Oh. He's like, get me out of here. I know where the exit is.
That is a big tarantula. Getting lower and lower into more subterranean levels. Weird stairway to a tiny mysterious door. I'm not gonna see where it goes.
So there's a drama playing out here. That one caught a cockroach, and this one wants the cockroach, but that one's playing keep away with the oh no, it dropped the roach. Oh no, grab the roach, grab it. Yes, get it. Ah, murder roach. Yeah, keep away with the roach. Yes, yes, yes.
That's the catfish that pulls the hillbilly into the hole with it.
See, there's the underside of the one we got about earlier. Where's the manatee? Turtle! Turtle! Hello!
Hey, look at the turtle, baby.
That thing is huge. Oh.
I'm gonna find out what it is. There's a such thing as a hula fish. Here we go. Japanese spider crab.
So now the rockwork nature immersive area spit us out into this more modern type aquarium. And now we can walk around and look at a bunch of the different fish and stuff that are in the aquarium.
What you can see. Here's another one.
And now the rare scuba diver fish of New Guinea. Now we're gonna do a montage. An underwater montage. bioluminescent fish. Video showing close up that I cannot get with this camera, but you could see them swimming around in there. They are cool looking.
Oh, look at.
Oh, that guy's big.
Are those parrot fish? I have questions.
I'm not entirely sure. I really do think that might be a giant parrotfish, because it didn't say. But most of these are triggerfish and tang. The one with the little unicorn on its head is a unicorn tang. Oh, look, they have little vampire teeps. Look at his teeps. Ah, teeps. Look at his little teeps.
Do we go to the penguin exhibit or Mundo Maya?
Yes.
I'm a penguin.
It is just a lazy Texas afternoon for these penguins. So look, we're going to try to find out what kind of penguins these are, because this is an outdoor section and this is Texas in August. It is very much not Arctic right now.
They are Cape of Good Hope black-footed penguins. They're from the tip of South Africa, which makes a lot of sense. Temperature is quite similar to that of Dallas. That's what it says.
There you go.
See? Southern Gospel penguins.
All right, I'm going to move the camera the same POV I just had, which freaked me out a little because I turned around from the penguins and I was face to face with this guy who looks like he is in a strike pose. He is reared back and ready to go. I don't even know what kind of snake he is. At first guess, I don't think that's a venomous snake, but when you turn around and you're face to face with a snake like that, you don't really care. Apparently those people didn't get the memo that this parking is for tortoises only. That's weird how his eyes can look in different directions at the same time.
So right now these guys are desert hares, but at one point they had eastern cottontails in here that myself and another rehabber had rescued, which is pretty cool. Their little sweet mates, if you will, are barred owls. The rehab that I used to work for is Texas Metro Wildlife Rehabilitators, and they are some awesome people. If you get an opportunity and are feeling generous, please donate. They do amazing work.
Do you think the owl just has to stare at the rabbits all day and think about picking one up and eating it because he's just right there? The owl sees everything. Even though that owl, I think the rabbit's bigger than the owl, but you know, maybe in the wild, the owl would want to swoop down and pick up something like a rabbit.
Lionfish. Lionfish are the most poisonous fish in the world.
So we are not having them for dinner.
No. Lionfish, it's not what's for dinner.
Are they poisonous or venomous? If they're venomous, and they bite us, we get sick. If they're poisonous and we bite them, we get sick.
Yes.
That's the difference.
The latter.
So they're poisonous. Do not eat this fish.
Yes. I don't know what this thing is.
It looks like a hairless rat.
It's a hairless ocelot. His hair would not benefit it in its current state.
Still regardless. And to keep us in the dark water like that, I would think it's like my mind
Okay, the freakiest part to me about this is how dark the water is. Like right on the other side of the glass, we can't see anything. All the light's coming from above. So something big and terrifying could swim right up to the glass and you wouldn't see it till it got there. That is truly unnerving. And I'm very grateful for the glass right now. Proving my point about dark water, there's a shark.
Yeah, that's mine.
Over there?
What is that in? Is that a flounder on the bottom here?
Yeah, it's a flounder. Oh, those are weird ass lobsters. Look at them.
Are weird ass lobsters native to Texas?
I don't know.
Em knows all the aquatic stuff. Em wanted to be a marine biologist when she was a kid. Now we're in the bowels of the building. We're down low in the caves and aquariums, and we are about to start winding back up.
Berta. You do a move. You do a hide. No pictures!
This is an eyelash piper, and the scariest thing about this is there are two of them. The bright yellow one, and then the one that is heavily camouflaged in plain sight. And they are venomous. There's a rattlesnake and a Gila monster having a prison visit through glass. Bats. In constant movement. Bats. Holy crap. That'd be scary to be in there with those. It's like a swarm. It never stops moving. Now we are working our way up from the bottom back to where we started. Alligator. That's a small one. Juvenile probably. Like I said earlier, and I'll say again, I absolutely love the design aspect of this place being linear. There's a starting point and it takes you through the whole thing, and you can go at your own speed. There's places to stop and rest, to eat, restrooms, all that good stuff, but it's completely one way and you get to see everything. And that is such a great layout. Over here, it looks harmless from here, but on the other side of this wall is the shark tank we were under earlier. is a big stingray. That is a smaller but still big stingray. That thing is a monster. That thing's got to be 4 feet wide at least. I think this is what the police would call a domestic disturbance. That is not a house cat. That is a large cat.
It's an ocelot.
It's an ocelot? It's an ocelot. It's hard to tell from this camera angle. He's kind of hiding, but he's
Beautiful.
he's good size. He's probably 50 pounds. 40 pounds at least.
Harpy eagle. Yeah.
Do you see the harpy eagle way up there?
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's go, buddy.
This is beautiful. I guess these aren't mosaics, but it looks cool. Murals. No, they're not even murals. It's a cheat. It's a it's a decal. But they are decaled over the rock work, so it's pretty convincing.
Yeah.
I can honestly say up to this point, the flamingos are the smelliest animals here. These things stink. There's a disturbance in the force. Oh, I see. It's feeding time. It looks like he's just replacing the soggy food with more soggy food, but I could be wrong. Or maybe there's meat in that. I'm not sure.
Ooh, is it shrimp?
Oh, this looks like...
Oh, no,
Oh,
it's
that's the good stuff. And now we end up in the gift shop, where every good attraction ends. Oh, these are cool. They got these cool like glass fish. This is the classy souvenirs. If you're not the t-shirt type, and I'm really not, I don't wear a lot of t-shirts. This stuff is neat.
It's a souvenir of bird shit on my shoe.
Alright, thank y'all for joining us. If you enjoyed this visit we took you on to the Dallas World Aquarium, be sure to hit that subscribe and notification button. We're going to keep posting new travel videos of tourism and zoos and haunted houses and theme parks and all kinds of fun stuff. And all along the way we are in search of the best margaritas you can find. So be sure to subscribe to Farmeritaville. Now close your computer and go do stuff!
Go do stuff!